let's come onto our backs to begin. And if it's okay with you to have your knees bent, let's start like that. And if your back is happier with your feet wide and your knees resting together, that's fine. Let's start with a deep breath in through the nose, letting it out through the mouth, feeling the body sinking into the ground. Feel the back ribs touching the ground. Maybe the lower back or buttocks. Feel the sensations in the bottoms of the feet touching the ground. The backs of the arms and hands relaxing into the earth. Maybe the shoulder blades or the backs of the shoulders contacting with sensation there. And the back of the head. Letting all those places where there's contact release even more into the earth. Relaxed. And in this relaxation, you can feel the breath flowing. Slowing and deepening the breath to relax even more. Using a relaxed effort to take the breath in fully from the belly to the chest. Every exhale sinking you down even more. And then take the feet as wide apart as they'll go with the knees still bent. Bring your hands to the opposite elbows with the elbows facing upward. And then on your next exhale, drop the knees to the right and the elbows to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Continue like that, adding the head now, turning the head the same direction as the knees, away from the elbows. Take your time, breathing slow. And the next time the knees come to the right, hold them there. Release the arms. You can bring your head center. And just look down a bit and see if your knee is in a straight line with your hip. If not, just make an adjustment. And then make sure your foot is in a straight line with your knee so that there is an exact right angle with that left leg. And then we'll take the left arm overhead and inhale and reach long from the left hand to the left knee. Exhaling, relaxing that left knee down. And then if you want, if it serves you, you can bring your right foot onto your left knee. And then really flex that left foot and curl the outer edge of the left foot toward the left knee. It's a small movement. And then continue to reach out long through the left arm as you breathe in. And relax as you breathe out. Can you breathe deeply enough that the space between your hip bone and your lower rib expands? Now return the left arm by your side. If your right foot is on your left leg, leave it there. And then we'll all lift the left leg and bring the foot under the knee. And if your right foot isn't already on top of the left leg, bring it there. And then we'll all clasp the hands behind the back of the left leg, flexing both feet, and having the left foot at the same height as the right foot. Breathing in deep and slow. Exhale, pressing the left foot toward the right foot. Keep the chin in and down. Closing the eyes and really connecting with the breath spreading open inside the body. Where does it go? What do you feel? Can you breathe in longer, filling more space? And then release your hands. Lower that left foot down off to the left side. Lower the right foot down out to the right side. And then let the knees both drop to the left. And again, just check to make sure that right leg is straight, the knee in line with the hip, and then the foot in line with the knee. And bring the right arm overhead. And inhale and reach long from hand to knee. And exhale, relax the knee down. And you can, if you want, bring your left foot on top of the right knee, or just leave it on the ground. Then flex the right foot, and then angle the outer edge of the foot toward the right knee. So it's a double flex. First we flex by pulling the toes toward the knee, and then we do a sideways flex, pulling the outside toward the knee. Continuing to breathe long, stretching out of the hand. Filling that area between the hip bone and the bottom rib, as well as anywhere else the breath finds room and makes space. Track the path of the breath. Like I initially feel it in that area, and then I feel it in the center, and I feel it up in the right side of my chest, and then it goes all the way across to the left side. That's just the path that I'm noticing right now. It's not right or wrong. Just be curious about the path your breath takes. And then return the right arm to your side. If the left foot is on the right knee, leave it there. We'll all lift the right knee up, placing the foot under it. And then if your foot's not already on the knee, bring it there now. And then we'll clasp the hands behind the back of the leg, lifting the foot to the height of the knee. Pull your chin down toward your chest. Flex your right foot, flex your left foot. Breathe deep, and then press the right foot toward the left foot. Release your hands, release the foot down, release the other foot down. Take the feet a little wider than hips and rest the knees together. Separate the knees, bring your hands to your knees to your hands, and then rock yourself up. And then open the legs wide apart. Flexing the feet. Pull the flesh of your buttocks back behind your sit bones, and then roll the flesh of the thighs in and down. Good. Let's bring the hands behind us and lift the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Feel the breath. Can you imagine that the breath is connecting to where you feel the stretch? Exhaling and letting it soften there. And then if you're able to bring the hands in front of you and keep the chest open and lifted, then go ahead. And then if you're able to hinge forward from the hips and keep the chest open and lifted, then feel into that on the exhales. So you're not doing it, you're just breathing in, and then on an exhale, you're letting gravity bring the weight of the body forward to whatever extent it can. Not to worry if it can't. Your body's only going to go where it can go. We're not forcing and we're not rounding. That's not really helpful. The idea is to hinge from the hips, not to round the spine, which actually just makes the stretch less. If you need to make the stretch less, just come up so that you stay open, not rounding. Just one breath at a time. There's no intention. There's just attention. There's just an awareness of when the body and if the body is able to let go a little more and allow that without asking for it. Just be open to the possibility of deepening, of letting go, removing whatever obstacles you may be placing on the full release. And then we'll slowly lift up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale over to the left side, bringing the left arm to the inside of the left leg. And then breathing in, exhale, pressing the arm into the leg to roll the left ribs under. Take the gaze up. Press out through the heels, down through the thighs, long through the hand. And exhale and sink down. Keep the legs active, the feet engaged, the mind on the breath. And then inhale, lift up, reach up, Turn to face your left leg. Exhale, fold forward. Root down into your right sit bone and walk your right hand out further. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, other side. Right arm in front of the leg. Inhale. Exhale, press the hand into the leg, rolling the ribs up and to the left. Press out through the heels, down through the thighs, flexing the feet. Inhale, reaching long out of the left arm. Exhale, sinking. If you can gaze up, you'll tuck your chin by your armpit. If that's not nice for your neck, then you gaze down, moving your chin toward your shoulder. And on an inhale, come up. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Try to ground your left sit bone and then walk your left hand out longer. And on your next inhale, roll up, reach up. Exhale the hands down to the outer legs. And then help the legs forward. Shake them out. And circle the feet around at the ankles. And then the other way. Good. And bring the bottoms of the feet in. Bring your hands around your shins just above your ankles and pull the hands toward the shins to help tuck the back ribs under and open the chest and pull the shoulders down. Good. Maybe bounce the knees a few times. Beautiful. And then inhale and lift the chest. Exhale and fold forward, releasing the hands to the ground. Feel the breath coming all the way up the torso. On the exhale, draw the navel in and let the torso release. Let the elbows relax down. If the elbows happen to touch the ground, maybe you take them a little wider so they're not stopping you from lowering. Deep breath. Relax the head. And then walk the hands in. Rolling up, reaching up. Exhale down. And then straighten the left leg. Flex the foot. Press down through the thigh, out through the heel. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. Reach your chest forward as you fold. Drop your head. Press down through your thigh. Relax the elbows and the head. Every inhale, grow the spine longer. Exhale, belly in. Release the body down. Press the outer right knee down. And then on an inhale, roll up. Reach up. Exhale, turn to the right, taking the left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head. Exhale, gently roll your belly to the right. Inhale, tall. Exhale, roll your ribs to the right. Inhale, tall. Exhale, roll your chest to the right. Shoulders. And inhale, tall. Exhale, roll your eyes to the right. Keep breathing length in and exhaling, relaxing. And inhale back to center. And then straighten the right leg. Pull the left foot in. Really flex that foot so there's a sense that the leg is pressing down and forward, lengthening out of the heel, the toes draw in, the arms reach up as you inhale, and then reach forward through your heart as you exhale and lower, dropping your head, dropping your arms, dropping your thoughts, dropping your agenda. Having an intention is not the same as having an agenda. So the intention is to breathe long, And to help the spine get long. But there's no goal, there's no destination, there's just whatever happens. A long, slow inhale and a long, slow releasing exhale, surrendering to the out breath. The outer left knee can press down. On an inhale, roll up and reach up. Exhale, right hand to the knee, left arm behind you to the floor, close enough that it keeps you upright and lifted. And then inhale tall, exhale belly turns to the left. Inhale tall, exhale ribs turn left. Inhale tall, exhale chest and shoulders roll left. Inhale tall, exhale eyes reach left. And then you continue to feel each breath, creating length on the inhale and a sense of release on the exhale, just letting that release soften you inside so that you can turn more, using your hands to deepen the twist. So there's a balance between the gentle use of the hands to guide you into the twist and the relaxation that you allow on the exhale. Use an inhale to come back to center. And then make your way onto hands and knees. Lining the hands up under the shoulders and the knees up under the hips. And then finding your cat and cow. Exhaling the tailbone down, the navel up, the head down. And then inhaling the tailbone, the belly, the chest, the eyes. Going at your own pace, rippling the spine from the tail to the head on both the inhale and the exhale. Feeling each vertebra move in this wave. Gradual. And then make your way back to neutral spine. Bring your hands to the left and step your right foot forward. And then bring one hand on either side of the foot and drop your hip down. And then draw your right heel and your left knee toward each other. And hopefully that will help you just a little bit more squaring off those hips, bringing the left hip kind of toward the right foot. Keep the chest lifted and the breath flowing. Feel free to lift your arms or just one. Or just stay with the hands down and focus on the hip. And bring that right arm inside and bring the hand kind of behind the foot. And then just rock a little bit, letting the knee drop and lift, drop and lift. And then letting the knee come down, however much it will without changing the placement of your foot. And taking a nice deep breath in, and then when you exhale, bend your elbows and sink, lowering that left hip, lowering that right knee, if possible. Breathe up into the chest. Exhale, sink. Breathing and releasing. Letting the left buttock drop. And then lift up. And then bring the knee back. And just sit for a moment. Just let the body integrate that. Coming back up onto hands and knees. The hands off to the right so that you can step the left foot forward. Then one hand on either side of the foot, dropping the hips down. The knee lines up over the ankle. You can line up over the heel. Just you don't want the knee coming in front of the ankle. That supports the knee better. Good. And then again, we'll take a breath in and then draw the left heel and the right knee toward each other, moving the right hip a little bit toward the left foot. Lifting the chest. You can lift the arms or just one, or stay here. Keep sinking the hips down. And bring the left hand inside and behind the left foot. And we'll rock. Rolling to the outer edge of the foot, letting the knee roll open. Then dropping the right hip down. And then just landing wherever you do with that left knee coming down. Taking a deep breath in. And then exhale, bending the elbows and letting the hips and leg drop. Deep breath in. Exhaling, surrender. Let go even more in the hips. It feels like there's a fist inside your hips. Just open the hand. And then lift yourself up. Send the leg back. And sit on your feet in rock pose. Resting your hands. Resting your eyes. Resting your whole body. Feeling your breath. And then bring the hands to the floor in front of you, folding over, extending the arms just to get the right placement for the hands. And then leave the hands there and lift your seat off your heels. Spread the fingers wide, curl the toes, breathe in. And then exhale, push into the hands, lift your hips, send the hips back. And take a deep breath in from the belly to the ribs to the chest. Exhale, lift the navel and sink the chest. Good. Now press into your right hand and press your left heel down. Sending that left hip back nice and long on the diagonal from the right hand. The right knee is still straight. We're just emphasizing the left side. And then change and put weight into the left hand and try to send the right heel back and down some more. Torso sinks, the head is dropped and relaxed. The breath is smooth and long. And then press both heels down, pressing equally into all 10 fingers. Feel the spine getting longer on the inhale and the legs getting longer as you press back through the thighs and down through the heels on the exhale. Last breath. And then walk the feet up to the hands. Soft knees, chin to chest. Roll yourself up to standing. Reaching the arms up as you inhale. And exhale the arms down. Closing the eyes. Sinking into the feet. Breathing into the heart. Relaxing shoulders down. And then shift weight into your left foot. Connect with the rhythm of your breath and see if you can stay connected to your breath even as you open your eyes. And then find a spot in front of you and gently rest your eyes there. So your gaze is soft, but it's quite fixed. And then lift your right foot up and bring your right hand around the foot, pulling the foot toward the buttock. And then press the foot into the hand and press the knee toward the floor. Nice. And if you can, bring your left hand around the foot as well, interlacing the fingers. Good. Notice which index finger is sticking out, is at the end of that row of interlaced fingers. Okay. Now chest out, shoulders back. Feel the shoulder blades moving in toward each other. And then start to kick the foot back. Deepening that opening in the heart. Breathe into the chest. And release. Come back to standing. Close the eyes. Feel the feet. Feel the breath. And shift weight into the right foot. Let the eyes open. Fixing them firmly on a spot in front of you, but keeping a softness. And then lifting the left foot to the left hand. And initially just pulling the foot toward the buttock. And then kicking the foot into the hand and pressing down through that left knee. Continuing to pull the heel toward the buttock, just creating a little resistance to deepen the stretch. And then if you can, also clasp the other hand around. And if the fingers can interlace, have the opposite finger be the last one in the row. Roll the chest open and the shoulders back, folding the shoulder blades in toward the spine. Breathing deep and slow, kick the foot back. Kick it so that it feels like it's Pulling your shoulders back and your chest open. And then breathe into that opening. Breath opening even more. And release. Just stand, eyes closed. Drop the chin to the chest. And then slowly roll yourself down like a rag doll. Bend deeply into the knees, lowering your buttocks to the ground. Have your hands holding on to your knees and lean back, chin to chest. Just stretching open in the opposite direction, breathing space in between the shoulder blades. And then slowly lowering down, lifting the tailbone, tuck it under, release the legs and shake them out. If you're using an eye pillow, place that on your eyes. And let the arms rest out away from the body. Take a breath in, filling the whole body. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the whole body. Breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Release the jaw so the top and bottom teeth don't touch and the lips slightly part. And then one more deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, releasing the activity of the mind, letting go of thoughts, images, memories, fantasies, plans. Just letting the mind rest in the breath. Even letting go of the breath. All the effort to breathe slowly and deeply. You can let go of that now. No effort required to breathe at all. See how the breath happens without your help. Just like it does all day long when you're not focusing on your breath. Can you focus on it without controlling it? Just bear witness without interference. Just letting the mind rest here, wherever you feel the breath. And if you notice the mind has wandered, that's fine, just bring it back to breath. Deeply relaxed, letting go, letting go, letting go. 'Go. 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 ' Start to bring your awareness back, breathing into your heart, moving fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead, take a deep breath, stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest, rocking side to side. Feel the ground massaging your back. Come center, open the knees out, bringing the bottoms of the feet together, the palms together. Rub hand to hand and foot to foot. And then roll over onto your side, resting your head on your underside arm. Resting your body on the ground. Resting your mind in the experience of being here, right now. Just being curious and open to whatever you notice. And then slowly press yourself up, letting your head come up last, coming into any comfortable seated position. Sinking the sit bones down, lifting the head tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale the hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste.